All right. Can you let me know if all two of you can hear me and see me? All right. Okay, so you ever have one of those days that you just want to go back to bed? All right, so this was one of those days. So first of all, I sent out a message with no link, which totally sucks. Then I sent out a message right after that, which caused a whole whack of people to unsubscribe because I sent them 2 messages in a day. And then, for some reason, this get response system, which is so simple to use and does a great job when I'm presenting, it seems to just suck for registration. People don't get their registration links. They can't log in properly. If they're on a Mac, they can't log in. It's just, it's frustrating beyond belief. The last 2 webinars had over 50 participants. And today, instead of having 50 participants, because the buzz since the last webinar has been incredible, and the amount of people that are promoting and bringing people into the club has been amazing. But because of technical glitches, nobody has got access to be able to be here tonight. Well, because 2 of you have showed up, particularly Eamon, who's on the other side of the pond, and it's really late there. I'm gonna truck on. Okay, so this is the good, the bad, and the ugly webinar. Okay, because some amazing things happened, and then some things that were very concerning happened. So I'm going to go through them quickly, and then I'm going to deal with any questions that you have. So let's start out with the good. After Monday's presentation, where we had a record number of brand new people who were super excited about what we talked about, we had a very huge spike in membership growth. All right, and for revenue partners, this is very, very important, right? It gives me the opportunity to make more money for more people. So in the last 2 days, there has been a very big boost in revenue partner sales. You know, there's been people upgrading, there's been people buying the special package that I just put together, and that's resulted, I'm not really sure, but it's resulted in hundreds of dollars in revenue partner commissions per day. Okay, so that's very, 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 very promising. And then we got 27 new products coming online by the end of November. A whole whack of WordPress products now that we have the WordPress system, and then some other premium brand new products, many for video, some training. But Alicia's finished a special sheet, so I'm going to go to a share screen just to show you that really quickly. All right, so I'm just going to log into my members area. Minimize this here. Oh.
Just close that, click on. Use mine.
Hi, and welcome new.
Okay, so in the exclusive offers here, under bundles, this is where we have this new special sale, right? Choose any 4 products for 47, choose any for 97. So we know that we can go into these tabs and we can see the products that are already in the site. But we have almost an equal amount being launched. And right here, you'll see a link to see click new products. When I click that link, we had no time to prepare a sales page for every product, but that's going to take us the remainder of October. 2 products are going to come on one day, 4 or 5 another day, and each day there's going to be, like I said, 3 to 5 products going to be added, and by the end of October they're all going to be in the downline builder inside the club. But what she did is make this page really, really quickly so that you could see what the product is. You could see what they want for resale rights, whether they retail price, sorry, whether they include resale rights, and you can see what we're going to sell it for, including resale rights. So that right now the whole point is not to, you know, you're certainly welcome to buy any one of these products, but with the bundle packages that we're offering, we wanted to make sure that you could see all of the products so that you could choose the best 10 products or the best 4 products for you. So you can go through all of these, right? You can see that Video Spark, you know, it's got a retail price of $67, and then actually it's got an upsell price of another $67, but we're only going to charge $47. Or you could include it in one of your choices for the bundle package that you purchased, okay? So you can go through all of these new software, and then what I'm also forgetting is you can actually go and click the demo, which will take you to the actual page of the site where you can see what it's all about, and then of course, you know, you can look at all of the stuff, and then you can see what they actually charge for it. Okay, so I'm going to close that, right? So if you were, okay, so obviously we have to look at some links because that link is for this product, but you know, yeah, so for example, this is the product that we are giving away as the sales builder, and everybody can have it for free. But if somebody wants to just buy it, they can buy it, right? Because we're going to give them a hosted version. They can have it to put on their own site, but we're going to give them a hosted version. And this product actually goes from 77 to 197. So they can actually go to the web page and see the product. Actually, I'm just going to skip that. You can do that if you want. But anyway, she put all of the new products that are coming here, right? And then the instructions on how to see the old products. And after you purchase whatever bundle you purchase, make a support ticket with your 4 choices or your 10 choices, and then Sarita or Alicia are going to fix up your access. Okay. Now I'm going to go back here. Just going to cut in because we had this huge buzz about the new being able to put ads and banners and text inside the club. Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of new things, and I've been talking to some other developers. So over the next month, we're going to have some amazing contests. So people are going to be able to come inside here, and the members area is going to change a little bit. What I mean by that is that if I go to the home page, instead of the getting started page, this will be kind of like a members area. Or maybe there'll be some other icons and stuff, and they're going to be able to see contests and all kinds of stuff. I just want to, do you have any idea why the login offer didn't show?
No.
maybe because I logged in. I'm going to just log out for a second, and I'm going to try. I just want to test something here because there was something else I wanted to show you while we were talking. Of course, it won't work. You know, like I said, I was having one of these days. Doesn't seem to matter what I try to do. It does not want to work. Yours does not work.
The setting,
Okay?
the setting is different. Okay.
You've changed it?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again. Okay. So one of the first changes you're going to see when I get logged in here is oh, lovely.
What happened? Oh.
All right, so again, you know, Murphy's Law is kicking my ass like you wouldn't believe. So a page that has been working perfectly fine for the last 24 hours, of course, does not want to work right now. For whatever reason, it's totally blown up here. I'm going to, once I get in here, I'm going to okay, so now,
Everyone, Frank Anders here.
I must have been some, you know, this is the same thing. 1 minute it worked, 1 minute it didn't work. I don't even know what to say. But now when somebody logs in, there's going to be a login page. So it's like a login offer, right? Well, right now, because we're having this big promotion, right, that talks about these packs that people can buy and all the bonuses they can get. So for the next week, until these positions are, I don't even know where we're at now. I think we only got 15 of these left, and I don't know how many of these we got left with. The sales are going really well, and every time somebody logs on now, they're going to see a log on page. They're not going to go straight to the membership page. And why that is going to be good for you in the future is that most of the time, the log on page is not going to be used for sales promotion. It's going to be used for contest promotion. We're going to have a different page in here describing the next contest. Okay, so an example of a contest. Your referral logs in and they see a contest, and the contest says that if they share ads they get in their email, and in this new members area that we're going to be, there's going to be a place that, because we're going to put a special plug-in in the system that if people don't want to receive emails, and I'm going to talk about that because a lot of people don't want to receive emails, they cannot unsubscribe so that they get the administration emails. Like when I want to send you a webinar notice, when we get a proper webinar package working, then you'll get it through our system, but you won't receive any promotional emails from other members. If you want to create credits, or if you want to enter one of these contests because you're going to be able to take some of the credits that you made and you're going to be able to get a free product, or you're going to be able to use it for a discount on a product, right? We might offer money instead of credits. Or we're going to hold contests where if the people click the ads that you put, okay? So if you put a banner or you put a text ad, which is going to appear in the members area when people log in, okay? When you put that advertising there, if they click on it to go check it out, we're going to make contests. Now, the people that promote the site the most and the people that click the most, they might get prizes like, I might agree to send them, I don't know, 500 clicks from what's the word I'm looking for? It's a mobile advertising platform that I found that has some real potential, right? So I'm going to do some marketing, and then I might say to the person, okay, show me what you're going to market. We'll put it in there. And if you win the contest, I'm going to send X amount of clicks to your website, right? Or X amount of clicks to your capture page, whatever it happens to be. These will be real ads that people see on their real cell phone. I'm going to hold contests like this to get engagement for the revenue partners. All right? Because the more engagement, then people will see. They'll go to a page like this that'll be all about the contest. And then maybe we'll send them to a one-time offer page before they go to the members area. So we'll change these all the time. You know, it might say, okay, this product is available for 50% off today. If they close it without buying it, they'll never get the opportunity ever again to get it, right? These are designed to generate revenue partner sales. Even though they're smaller, they'll all add up and everybody will be in the black, right? So first of all, we're going to use this new system that I put in that allows me to do these things, right? These login offers and these one-time offers and these rotating banner offers. Well, what's going to happen if I put one of those into play? When every time somebody logs in, they'll go through a process and they're going to see impressions of other people's banners. Okay? And this will increase in great engagement, and we're going to try to do it in as passive a way as possible. Because if somebody doesn't want to see it, all they're going to do is click to the bottom and they click no thanks. Go to the members area and they're in the members area. And keep in mind that we're hiring a person now to make this page very different. So the contest menus are there, and there's a variety of different pages about whatever the enticements and contests and engagement, community engagement stuff that we're trying to create. We're probably going to bring in a forum in here too, so that people can actually, who are actually logged on to the site, you'll be able to see them like in Facebook. So people can message each other and talk and connect and develop relationships, right? Everything to get people to be more engaged and more serious about building their downline. Now, one of the things I really wanted to show you, people asked about this forever, and we got it now, okay? So if this gentleman was your referral and you wanted to, you can do a couple things. You can take some of your credits, and I can go and I can say, okay, I'm going to give 1,000 credits to him and transfer. Then I've successfully gave him 1,000 credits. Okay, so he joined on the 17th and he logged in today. So the next time he comes in, he's going to see that I've given him 1,000 credits. But if I want to message him, just him, I can. Okay, we can still go in here to the mailer. We can still go in here to the mailer and then send to my downline. Click, okay, type your message in here and send it. So it would have went to everybody in my downline. But what a lot of people wanted was to be able to connect specifically with somebody. Now you'll be able to see the personal email that the person signed up from. Okay? Now, I'm just looking to see if I could find somebody. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to show you that's really important. Okay, it's really important. See this active, status active? It tells you their membership level. But if it says unverified here, One of the cool things is that sometimes people don't understand, and their verification email gets sent to the spam folder, or for whatever reason they don't get it. Okay? Well, you should be checking in here. And if you got an unverified member, well, you don't even have to copy it. I can just click and then boom, the mail program comes up and I can email them, right? But I want to send them a little email, tell them hi, who you are, and you're their sponsor at the Instant Reseller Club, and we noticed that you signed up today, but you're not verified. So if they're not verified, means they can't sign in, and they can't get their freebies, and they can't see what else we got for them. What?
The recording?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so so this is very, very important. And of course, like we send system ones. Like if they don't verify, the system automatically sends them another one the next day. But I'm going to bet that 50 to 75% of unverified accounts will be saved if you mail your own unverified members. Okay? And also, that unverified member signs in and upgrades, and you make $197, you'll be very happy you sent that email. Okay? All right. So while I'm on share screen, let's stop for a second and let's see if we have any questions. Even, you know, once you have access to those emails, you can certainly put them in an autoresponder. But the thing is, you may have most of them in an autoresponder already, because what I'm going to show you at the end of this webinar is the whole strategy is you're going to use the tools in here to capture them first and then direct them to the Instant Reseller Club after you've already got the lead. Okay? All right, so any questions? What exactly, which landing pages are you talking about, Greg? I know there's part of this presentation that I was going to talk about landing pages in particular. Okay, perfect. That's going to come a little bit at the end of the presentation, and we'll definitely answer that question for you. Okay, Greg? Any other questions before I move on? Anything about how this new banner, text ads, email stuff works? First thing I want to say is that as a paid member, we set it so that a maximum of 5 emails can be sent to you per day. Doesn't matter how many emails the system sends out. But a paid member can only receive a maximum of 5. And we hope that you don't unsubscribe, because you'll miss my messages. And very shortly, I'm going to have a system that if you don't want to receive any, you can press a button that won't unsubscribe you from my messages, but you will no longer receive ads. And if you want to click on the ones in the club, to use the mailer, you'll have to engage with 5 ads, and then you'll be able to send out 2,000 messages or something like that, right? So to do 5 ads, going to take you about 3 or 4 minutes. Then you send out your stuff, and you'll be able to log in and do that from your members area if you do not want to receive them via email. Okay? All right. Okay, so I'm just getting the sharing. I'll go back to here. Okay, so we talked about the good stuff, right? So let's go do a little recap. Okay, the Instant Reseller Club 2.0. So we announced some big changes, right? So the good thing is that really increased membership growth. So that means the potential for people to make revenue from their referrals increased big time, right? And with the current special that we're offering and with the amount of new members that came in, we had an instant revenue partner sales boost. Okay, so many people, you know, there was a couple people just today, they made over $200, just one person. So when that happens and you're a revenue partner, you're pretty happy, right? We have 27 new products coming out before the end of October, which means now we will be very, very close to 50 products that you will have giveaway rights to. Not sales rights, but even if you're a free member, you're going to get giveaway rights to be able to use in a lead generation funnel like you were talking about, Greg, where we're working on creating capture pages for all of that stuff, where you're going to be able to go to a download area and be able to download the templates and upload them into your system. And for those people who want to avoid all of that stuff, if we're going to make little packages, if you want to get these 3 templates and you want to have Sarita come in and put them in and hook them all up in your website, we'll have some kind of a service fee like $10. You know what I mean? Something small, just so that you can get promoting as fast as you can. But the process will be simple. It's not required to have somebody do it for you, because we'll show you the training and we'll show you how to do it, and you can easily bring the templates into your own website. But done for you service is going to be a big part of that. And for those of you who want it done, we're gonna have that available to you. Okay. So now we have a full product list available. So I showed you that just at the beginning, right? How you can now see, even though the 27 new products are not, the full sales pages are not in the club, you can still browse them and see what they are. Okay, and you could purchase one at any time by just letting us know at support. Then we would process your order and we would make sure anybody, your sponsor, would get credited. But right now, it's mainly for you to see for the any 4 products package or the any 10 products package, right? Like we're offering premium products, like we discussed on Monday, that most of these products, if you buy the product and then you buy the pro upsell from the vendor themselves, you're over $100 to own that product. And there's nothing over $47 in the Instant Reseller Club unless it's a bundled package, okay? All right, so let me move on real quick here. So now that we have all these new products, we have the, you know, the giveaway bonanza. We don't just have 1 or 2 things that you could offer somebody that they can have for free, okay? You have the initial bundle package, which is $348 of free stuff. And then they get to pick another one, any one they want, from almost 50 products. So they can pick a product that is really worth maybe $120 by the time they buy the pro version. And all they got to do is share the club a little bit and get it for free. This is a powerful, powerful thing. If you do it, like I explained it, getting 200 people under you is a real reality in a short period of time, okay? All right. So continuing with the good news, we are working hard, Alicia and I, to increase the done-for-you resources. Because as Greg was talking about, he would like to just have capture pages to drive people to that we created, okay? So we're working hard. We had a meltdown on one of our sites, and Sarita worked for about 8 or 9 hours to fix it. I wanted to show you more of that, but we made a boo-boo and we deleted most of the image library. So that was our fault, so we had to fix it. Like I said, Murphy's Law was not my friend today, right? But we're going to develop high-converting landing pages for the Thrive system that we put on your website. so that you get if you want to push this ultimate marketing system totally free, you can share them a page just like this. Boom, already done for you, okay? You want to tell them about the swipe file tamer? Boom, there's a page already done for you. You want to tell them about the headline home run copywriting system? Boom, page done for you, okay? I want to show you the ones that we did on the product pages, but like I said, you know, next Wednesday we'll be able to show you more of that, and we'll have started to put some of those capture pages where you can actually download the templates, okay? The next done for you resource are going to be sales funnels that I use that convert well for me and make me money. So again, when you have a sales funnel, I'm going to give you an example. Our sales funnel for our website, maybe I can, it'll look ugly when I draw, but maybe I can try that. Okay. You can see that? All right. So you have so you usually have your offer page. So in this particular sales funnel, I do things backwards. I send them to the offer page. So that's one page. It's a sales page, right? If they leave without buying, then they go to an opt-in, okay? So we'll call this a lead magnet, okay? And then if they sign up for the lead magnet, I send them to another offer that's related to that lead magnet, okay? Now, so this is only if they don't buy this. So look at that's 1, 2, 3 pages, right? And we haven't even got started yet. So if they buy this offer, this is the website package. They need to buy the hosting. If they buy the hosting, then we have 1, 2, we have 3 offers, okay? So if they buy this, they have to buy this, they go to there. So if they don't want this product, we still send them here. If they don't want this product, we still send them here, just in case they want that next product. And when they're all done, they go to the thank you page. Okay? So why did I draw this for you? Because funnel creation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages. Oh, sorry. If they buy, there's a thank you page here too. So this funnel has 9 pages. Each page has to be done with copywriting and all of that stuff, okay? To get one of these funnels produced for you would be, I'm not even going to put a number on that, okay? It's lots. It's a lot of money. But we're going to, not all of them are complex like this. The reason why I showed you this one is because it converts very high and it makes a good amount of money. And it's ready for any of the resellers to sell. Okay? This funnel is ready for us to put it into your website. Okay, so right now, we just have to take the pages and put them in a downloadable area for you. All right? But this is something that a person could. I lost control of my mouse. Okay, hang on. See, even the batteries in my mouse are not cooperating with me today. Even on a no, we can still get an opt-in. Because you usually should try to get the opt-in first. But in this particular case, because it's a high converting funnel, I send people here first. And then if they say no, then they go to a lead magnet. So let's say I'm sending them about one of the software that I'm giving away for free, or one of the trainings that I'm giving away for free. They sign up, and then I send them to an offer that's related to that training. Okay? I send them an offer that's related to that software. So if they didn't want, if I gave them, okay, so I'll give you an example. Most of the resellers already have Email Spy Pro. So we would give them Social Spy free here. And then they'd sign up for Social Spy. And they would immediately go to Email Spy Pro. But the page says at the top that an email has been sent for you to download your software, but check out the Pro version here. Well, they were already interested in that software, so they're going to check out what the Pro version has to offer. And a small percentage of the people that opted in, maybe about 3% of the people that opted in here, will buy Email Spy Pro from you, and then they'll go to the thank you page. But this here, I don't know what colors. Oh, there we go. This is just the backup, right? It's a backup when this didn't work out right. But we sent them to the website. They bought the website for $10. You got $10. They needed to buy the hosting, right? So whatever hosting package they got, that goes to us, right? So this money comes to IRC. But if about 85 to 95% buy the entire funnel, depends on what traffic I've been using, but I've been tracking them. So you would get this, and this, and this, and this. So I think that's like, that's bad. $42 or something like that. So I talk to people all the time about a $25 a day plan. If you drove traffic to this and you talk to a couple people about it per day, I'm very confident that the average person can sell one of these every 2 days. This is not great, but that's almost $25 a day. This would be about $600 per month in income. Okay? Just because when you're talking to another marketer, about 90% of them don't have their own website. And it's the minimum requirement to make money online. And if you can tell them they can get a website for $10, they will stop and listen to you. They will. And when they see what we're giving them, which is hundreds of dollars worth of stuff that they don't pay for, they get a website worth about $600. Okay? That's what it would cost them to get a designer overseas to make it for them, and then for them to buy the Thrive marketing system. But this funnel is all ready for you. Okay? So we're working hard for the end of the week to have the downloads. Anybody who wants to get it up and running, just email support. You can wait for the downloads, or you can have us hook it up all for you for $25. Okay? So I showed you this. Now I wonder how to. Okay, just go like this. Okay, so I showed you this huge complex funnel only because it's the first one we have ready for you. But most funnels are simple, right? I'm picky. I want to go black here. I'm just, I can't figure out what's going on.
Don't close it.
What?
Don't close it.
Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, so this is a more simple funnel, okay? Ah. Okay. But even this offer, okay, even this offer, you have to have, sorry, you also have to have there's two ways to do it. You can take them directly to another offer, or you can, oh, it's got to go black, sorry. So this has to be a download page. Okay, so they can get to the download page via email, or then you could ask them to check out your offer, and at the bottom of the offer is the download. But so you still needed 4 pages to do an offer. So one of the things we're going to do is every time I run an offer that converts, then I'm going to show you the conversion rates. And if you want to run that same offer as a reseller on your website, you're going to be able to do exactly that. Except you didn't have to build this. You didn't have to build the download page. You didn't have to build the sales page, and you didn't have to build the thank you page. And then also, okay, because you need an email campaign to go with anything, particularly this, right? They signed up for something. The email campaign sometimes is what leads to this, right? Sometimes you don't go directly there. You go from here to here, and then the email sends them back here. There's all kinds of different ways to do it. And many people are saying, well, Frank, how do I do it? And what's the psychology? And I say, okay, well, what if I just build it for you? Okay, it's converting at 6.5% for me, meaning that send 100 people to that offer, 6 people are going to buy the offer. Okay? If you're really good with driving through social media, then you can do it on free traffic by taking your time and your effort and not your money and driving 100 people to that offer. Okay? You capture the lead so that you have these people to market to over and over, right? So you can do multiple campaigns with the same lead that you got from here. So this is going to be one of the biggest things. So Greg was talking about templates. So we're going to take this template thing to the next level. And it's going to take us probably until the second week of November to have an additional funnel. But nothing I have ever created in my 4 years of online marketing converts as well as the website offer. And although it's complex, it can produce you money and leads in various different ways. And I would highly recommend that you consider it, okay? So you need to be a reseller and you need to own the website. So what does it cost to own the website? Well, I think everybody on this call except for 2 people I can see, and let me look at that again. Only 1 person, I think. The other gentleman left us. But everybody on the call is a reseller already. So if you want to get involved with this, we have this done for you funnel ready to go. Okay? Contact me personally. All right, let's get back to, we did the sales funnels. So now I just told you that, right? This baby is ready to roll. Okay? So contact me personally if it's something that you want to get going. We'll have a personal one-on-one coaching about how to drive traffic and how fast we can get that going on your site, okay? Now, I want to talk about the bad. Because we put this viral mailer into action and it let me put banners and mail to members and put text ads because we have 4,500 members. That's a big list of people. You know, I'm just going to guess that there's only 1 or 2 people in the entire membership that has a list that big. Okay? I know Janet does, and there might be a couple others. But everybody else is working towards that. So to be able to mail my list is a big value to them. But here's what happened. I really didn't like and didn't anticipate it being so huge. So the bad part was before the viral mailer existed, 3.1 people unsubscribed per day. Okay? So let's put that into perspective. Since we opened, 4,487 people or something like that have subscribed, have joined, okay? And 390 unsubscribed in that period of time. A tiny, tiny percentage, 3.1 a day, right? We're bringing in a whack of people per day and only 3.1 are saying, I don't want your emails, Frank. Okay? So this was unsubscribing from the emails I was sending. The viral mailer has been open for 2 days. 35 unsubscribes per day. 10 times. I don't want to be adding 60 people and losing 35. So I'm rethinking the process. We're going to spend thousands of dollars on this, on new upgrades to this members area to keep everybody happy. There's people that love the viral mailer. There's people that hate it. And we want to make sure that everybody can participate in a way that's beneficial for them and doesn't bother them. Okay? Personally, I mean, I don't get it personally. Okay? You know, I don't get why everybody is so damn sensitive about their email. Like an email comes into your email box, and like we received angry, right? This is the ugly part. We received angry abuse complaints, not just unsubscribe, but angry abuse complaints from some of our paid members. I'm not too worried about somebody who doesn't open our emails, I look at the person and they joined in July and they logged in 2 days later and they haven't logged in once since then and they're all upset about some emails. That doesn't concern me too much. But when somebody who's paying me money is red in the face mad at me because they got 5 emails that day, that does concern me. First, I want to tell them, come on, like really? You know how many emails I get per day? If I don't want to receive them, I either unsubscribe or I just delete them. There's lots of marketers that I want to hear what they have to say once in a while, okay? So I'm on a ton of lists. I don't know too many people who get more emails than me. Do I open most of the emails that I get every day? No. You have to be very creative to capture my attention to get me to open your email. But I mean, so what if I got 50 emails? Only takes me 30 seconds to delete the 40 that I don't want to see. So I don't really understand the ugly, because we got some people that were very mad, people that spent a bunch of money with me, and I don't want to make anybody mad. Okay? So that's where we're at. The good part is it brought people in like crazy. What? So, Greg, you're 100% right. That's bad on me. And the big part about the problem is that if we got 4,500 people, okay, and I send out 5 mailings, okay, the open rate will rarely be above 10%. If you have a very engaged audience, like it'll vary who opens the email. So if I send out 3 or 4 or 5, I might get 25% of the entire group. So you're right, I could have done a better job there. And I'm going to think a lot about what to do the rest of the week to do damage control, because people love this solo ad kind of idea so much that they asked questions for an hour and a half on both of the last webinars. That's a lot of questions for a webinar. Like I finished my presentation in 25 minutes last webinar, and it went on for an hour and 43 minutes. I finished my presentation within the hour last webinar, and the webinar went on for 2.5 hours because of questions. So I want to give people what they want. My whole idea was to make contests, okay? Was to make contests because people love contests. People love to win stuff. Everybody, whether they're a reseller, whether they're a revenue partner, whether they're a free member. The idea of participating in some kind of group community that has a little bit of competition involved, particularly if the playing field is even, right? And being able to win all kinds of things. Like I'm going to put my own money into these contests so that you can get different kinds of advertising. These contests are going to be valuable. This was my idea. Of course, it's going to take, you know, another couple of weeks before we can have some stuff like that in place. Yeah, we also looked into that today. Because particularly, I'll be straight with you, I wanted to make sure that they would get the admin, my emails. Because inside the Instant Reseller Club, the member mailer, I rarely mail anything promotional. Rarely. I mail updates and webinars and contests and things like that. So I think it caught people off guard a little bit, like you said. And so I am gonna do some emails, and I may pause all mailing until next Monday, so that they can get a series of emails and videos from me explaining exactly what's happening. So people don't freak out anymore. Okay. So I told you about all the good stuff, and there's way more good stuff than ugly stuff. And I'm particularly excited about getting dozens and dozens of different types of capture pages into your hands, so that everybody's promoting something different. So your ability to bring people into the Instant Reseller Club, well, first of all, back up. Your ability to generate a minimum of 300 subscriber leads per month should be everybody's goal. That should be a goal that you should set for yourself and say, there is no way I'm not going to put 300 people in my subscriber list this month. I'm giving you tens of thousands of dollars to give away. You have the best lead magnets on the planet. Nobody can top you. Nobody. Right? When we put we're going to put one other product in the club for probably giveaway purposes only, and they're going to have to generate a whack of leads for you personally. But you know, I'm going to put up that inventory because the product's $500. I'm going to put it into place that paid members are going to be able to use that. Okay? Nobody has lead magnets worth $500. Most lead magnets are a big, giant bag of air. Okay? Like, you really gain something from a mind map, like, you know, but they're very effective at getting the lead, but there's not really any value. There are some reports, case studies, and ebooks that are crazy valuable, but the major majority of them, like I say all the time, are written by somebody who does not even work in the field. How valuable could that be? But training by six-figure marketers and software that six-figure marketers use, that's valuable stuff, right? Okay. Dale, can I quote you on that? I'm going to send this to everybody. Says Dale tells me that you know what I mean, because like you know, it's not like somebody's going to reach through the damn cord and drag you into the twilight zone. I don't understand it, but I'm telling you, some people are so sensitive about their email. I don't get it. You know what I mean? But if you are, you have every right to be. I just don't understand. Right? Okay. So we are now at the 1 hour mark. I am done. Any questions? Any suggestions before we part ways?
Sherry asked if she can get a website.
Sherry, send a support ticket because we don't have the website still up at the moment. Send a support ticket and Alicia will send you a link to purchase, okay? Thanks, Greg. I appreciate that. Okay, I guess I forgot something. I do have one big announcement. Yes, as part of me talking to some developers who are into these sites like the one that we built here, there are some people that have these HTML add-ons. We are going to be adding it on. Okay, I'm not going to give you a timetable, but I'm going to guess sometime in the next 2 weeks that we're going to go through. There's 3 or 4 of these plugins that are contest plugins. The one that I told you where you can press a button and you're not unsubscribed, but you will not receive promotional emails from anybody. If you don't want to receive them, you can do that. You're not unsubscribed. It's very important to get the updates from the club. But you'll be able to go, because if you want to use the mailer, okay, you'll be able to go inside the club, and I'm going to make people interact with a minimum of 5 ads, whether they're email ads or banner ads or whatever. You're going to be tied up for about 20 seconds for each ad. Who knows, you might like something. I clicked on something that one of the members sent me, and I went, holy shit, I got to check that out. And I know just about everything that's out there. But I've never seen this one thing, and I'm going to spend some money on it to see if it's junk or not. Like my first impression is probably junk, but I've never seen anything like it. So I'm going to try it out. And if it's good, I'm going to let you know. So yes, I'm going to be putting the contest stuff and the click to email. If you don't click, you can't email. If you don't engage with other people's ads, you can't send any, whether you're a free member or a paid member. Free members cannot send to paid members. So if you're a reseller or a revenue partner, you will never get an email from a free member. That's just not fair. You should only get emails that people that are as equally committed to the business as you are. Right? That means your business, not my business. Right? You spent some money to get involved here. You have a different level of commitment to your business. So only paid members can mail other paid members, and you can message everybody. So we're going to make the HTML thing is going to be one, the click to email is going to be one, the contests are going to be one, and then definitely the one that allows you to turn off the promotions without unsubscribing. All right. What's up with the web? Oh, you know what, Dale? I've had it. I think you had a hard time getting in here. I am working so hard looking for. I only do 4 webinars a month. Okay, I don't want to go to webinar $100. So I'm being a little cheap, but I've looked at all the other ones, and you know, I found another one that I want, and can you believe it? Murphy's Law. My internet provider in Belize blocks their server, so I cannot even order their product. And of course, if I did, I could not get into the webinar rooms, because it's a webinar room exactly like this, except they've been doing it for a decade, and I've used it in the past with another member, and it works just like this one, except you can listen on your phone, you can listen on a Mac, you can watch it on a tablet, a bunch of stuff that doesn't work here with GetResponse. So we're going to be switching shortly, so there's no more of these problems. And I want something, this one thing about this other one, I would like to do these webinars on Facebook Live. I'd like you to be able to log into Facebook, and I'd be able to run it live on Facebook. I just want to be able to draw stuff, you know. I want to be able to do all this cool stuff, and not every platform lets you do it. Okay, so I thank you all again. Shoot me any questions personally that you have, any marketing suggestions. The big announcement that I did not make was this. Before the end of this week, I'm going to be mailing you all access to my online calendar. I talk a lot about being accessible to you, and you know, it's always the problem. Somebody says, okay, what time? And then I, you know what I mean? It takes me a day to reply to you, and then you see it at a time that you know that I might be sleeping, and it takes 3 or 4 days just to mess around with a time. So you'll be able to go to my calendar, and you won't have to get anybody's permission to do nothing. You just book your spot. And then I will be there at that time to have a, you know, we'll set up things like 15-minute, 20-minute, half an hour consultations for different things. Depending on what you need to talk to me about, you'll pick one of those slots. So that calendar will be set up and I'll give you access to it before the weekend, okay? All right. Greg, I definitely want to talk to you about that suggestion, all right? And yes, Dale. So Dale. I am done with today. Today's not been good to me, so I'm going to just let it go. Let's connect tomorrow, okay? Message me on Facebook or Skype tomorrow, and we'll find a time for sure, to get the SendLane API issue fixed. Okay. Okay, Greg, if you need to talk to me about your suggestion, that's fine. We can do it immediately after. If you have a URL for me to just check out, then let me do that first, and then we'll get together, okay? All right, everyone. Good night. Thank you all for showing up on this really special day. and I will talk to you all very shortly.